Okay, the following method is for finding the least common multiple, or the LCM, of two numbers, really two or more numbers. Before in class we had talked about the least common multiple being multiples of the number. So for example, by 2 you would count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It would go on forever. Those are multiples. Well, this way is a much easier way and a much faster way than listing out all the multiples and then trying to find the least common multiple. So here's an example of finding the LCM of two numbers of 12 and 36. The first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the prime factors of 12 and 36. So you do have to prime factorize. Okay. So we'll go ahead and I'll prime factorize these two numbers. Okay, so that'd be 3 and 4. And you can go 6 and 2, whatever. And then 4 breaks up into 2 and 2. Okay, so the prime factorization of 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3. And then 36 here, just break that up, 6 and 6, 3 and 2, and 3 and 2 again. So the prime factorization of 36 is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay, the step 2 is critical to really kind of understanding how to do this. We multiply each prime factor the greatest number of times it appears in any one factorization. So let me get this closed here. Okay. So first thing that you kind of want to do is you definitely want to write it out. So the prime factorization of 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3. Please remember to write it in order and from least to greatest. The prime factorization of 36, as written above, is 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. Okay, now for the least common multiple, we're pulling the number that appears the greatest number of times in any one factorization. So we look at the 2. The 2 appears in either prime factorization twice. Okay? It appears in the 12 twice, and it appears in the 36 twice. Okay? So I write 2 times 2 because it appears in the 12 twice and it appears in 36 twice. The greatest number of times it appears is 2 times. The greatest number of times the 3 appears is it appears once here, but it appears 2 times here. So I would multiply the 3 2 times, okay? So the greatest number of times the 2 appears is 2 times. The greatest number of times the 3 appears is 2 times. So you multiply all those prime factors together, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, and you get 36 as your least common multiple.